G'day there, Mark, the Bearded Tech Skiing here, coming to you from ISE 2024 at the Sound Control Technologies booth. Next to the most patient man in the world, Chris. Mate, how are you?
I'm good, man. I love the inside joke.
It's always an inside joke. Chris, we have yet another new product with a part number that I can never remember. And how are you going with those part numbers?
I'm getting better. I'm getting caught up.
Well, they're new to the market, so you know,
they are new to the market.
A little bit.
So, and they don't quite roll off the tongue yet.
Yeah, right.
But this is our new RCU3S platform.
Okay.
And U as in USB, and 3 as in 3.2.
Right.
So this is
a bit of method to the madness in the podcast.
Yeah, right. So this is our full USB 3.2, 40 gigabyte.
40 gig, 3.2.
USB.
That's a whole lot of bandwidth going on.
Up to 100 meters. So,
right.
So this kit is centered around obviously providing USB 3.2, power to the camera, and RS-232 control. 12 volts of power out to the camera, 5 volts on USB-C.
Agnostic though, yeah.
Completely agnostic.
Talking any camera.
Plugging in a power supply at the head end, which powers our module up to 100 meters on that cat cable and the camera.
Wow.
So all that's needed at the camera end is our module and a cat cable.
Yep.
And speaking of cat cable, 100 meters of cat cable for a 40 gigabit pipe.
There's a catch to this.
There is a catch. There's always a caveat, right?
Yeah.
So the caveat here on our SCT link, and it's not us, it's the technology, requires a Cat6 UFTP cable, which is insanely stiff. It's
hard to
foil,
pull, it's hard to manage,
and
it's hard to do
solid core. The bend radius is ridiculous. It's really not applicable to what we do.
Yeah.
However, when we release this kit, and this is also true for the RC5 Plus we talked about, and the RTK AM1 we talked about, when we release the kits to market, it will go along with a document speaking to what's the distance you're running. If you're running up to some distance, maybe it's 50 meters. We haven't done the testing yet. Perhaps it's only Cat6A.
Yeah, okay.
So, and we know the preponderance of deployments never reach 100 meters, nowhere near 100 meters.
No, that's a fair run. That's a very long run of cable, even down and underground and up and through and down the other end. It's still, you're still probably only talking 30 to 40 meters typically.
But if you're doing a riser deployment, you've got to get a cable 300 feet, 100 meters.
Someone will do it.
We can do it.
Yeah.
Someone will do it.
Yeah, someone will do it. Yeah.
So we're really excited about the kit. But as you mentioned, because we don't care at the end of the day what camera is plugged into it. We support literally every USB 3 camera on the market that requires hopefully 12 volts of power. There are exceptions to that.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but we're really excited about the product. We're rather confident it's going to be very popular very quickly.
Yeah. So punching, what did we say? Serial.
Serial control for RS-232 Visca. And Visca Loop. So if you have more than one camera, the Visca Loop actually, interestingly, takes place at the head end between our head end modules. Okay. So traditionally, the Visca Loop is a wire between cameras, which can be quite painful.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we bring all of that back. Think hub and spoke.
Yes.
Right? Everything happens at the hub.
Yeah.
So all the hubs are tied together in a daisy chain.
Yeah.
So that, from a maintenance perspective and troubleshooting perspective, it's easy to deploy and it's easy on day 2.
Yeah, right. Cool.
Absolutely.
Still in pilot mode, or what do you call it?
It's still very early.
Cooking away in the kitchen.
Yeah, there's still some baking going on in the kitchen with this one as well. But we're very, very close. So we'll have it in on the calendar soon. Yeah, soon. We'll go on with soon on the calendar. Now, we have. I don't know that we've picked on your solutions. Solution Finder
on your website.
Yeah.
Which you may do most of the work on.
No, I do all the work on.
Just to be clear.
I wish I did only some of the work on.
Yeah, talk to us. What is that?
So we have a really cool tool on our website called the Solution Finder.
Yeah.
And big buttons that allow you to go in and select you can either start with camera or you can start with codec. Obviously, not all cameras have a codec application.
Sure.
But you go in and you select your camera, your manufacturer, the camera model, and when you click on that, it's going to take you to our solution. which will then take you to the page for that solution, which has all of the associated application guides, design guides, data sheets, FAQs.
I love the design guide. If you're a visual person, you can sort of look at it and go, okay, that's how I can bring
super powerful. I'm also the guy that builds those. So, for now.
Need an outsourcer.
But the solution finder represents pretty close to 90% of the traffic on our website.
Really?
So, and we want to give guys like you that are integrating products on the front end of that when you're designing, the sooner you can get an answer, the sooner you can move on to something else. Time is money, right? So it represents 90% of the traffic on our website, but the average page view time is less than a minute, which means they're getting their answer in less than a minute.
Yep, that's it. Good to go. Moving on.
Boom, here's my model number, put it in my spec, I move on to the next device.
Yeah. And if you're anything like me as an integrator, you're doing stuff potentially not between 9 to 5, you're doing it from 5 to 9 in stupid hours.
Which is when I'm building the solution finder.
So there's plenty of good, you can get the information, get the price, and you get into your jobs and away and job's done. I just love this, I love all your solutions. It's just one cable, solves the problem, put a box at each end, get the right box, get the right SKU, and you're away ultimately.
Absolutely.
Great to have a chat to you. Thank you so much for your time. And guys, if you want to find more, the Solution Finder, Sound Control Technologies, or www.soundcontroltechnologies.net. See these guys at shows.
I'm going to fix you. www.soundcontrol.net.
Did I say Sound Control Tech? I've done it again. Soundcontrol.net or at the shows. It's getting late in the show.
We're reaching the end of our rope here.
We are reaching the end of our rope. Look, Chris Audette, mate, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. It's good to chat. See you, mate.